Hey everybody, so I just wanted to jump on this morning and talk a little bit about something that I am super upset about and that I can't even handle. Like, it makes me cringe and cry and it's very unfair. And that has to do with health insurance. I know it's like the lamest topic ever, but a few weeks ago, I was literally dying of a stomach ache, and it went on for at least like 5 days. And I was like starting to panic, and me and my husband are trying to get pregnant, and all my pregnancy tests were negative, and I had tried every natural path thing to help my stomach ache, every medicine thing, and it wasn't going away. So I finally made a doctor's appointment, which I was literally terrified for because of the money, and I decided to do it anyway with a pit in my stomach. So I go and they check me out, and I don't know, I was in there for maybe 15 minutes tops, not even full 15 with the doctor. And they told me to go on the brat diet, which I already did. I already tried that multiple times and literally had been trying it. When I went in, I was already like 3 days into this diet anyway. And I told them that, and they didn't have any other information for me. Couldn't tell me even what could be wrong or anything. So I left there feeling extremely sick about even going in because I knew it was a bad idea, and I did it anyway. But I should have went with my gut because they do literally nothing for you and charge you up the fucking ass. So I'm married. I have one year old, and for our health insurance we pay a little under $700 a month for our health insurance that we never use, ever, because we're 27 years old. And I was still sick about going to the doctor because I knew it was going to be a fuckload of money that wasn't covered. Because why would it be? Because 700 times 12, months in a year. I don't even know what that equals to, but do you think it will pay off anything that we actually need health insurance for, unless I get in a tragic, horrific accident? Which, yeah, then sure, anyone would be happy they have it, but this system that we have in place is so fucked up. I can't even, oh my god. So anyways, yesterday I was all happy and I got home from work and we were gonna go on a bike ride and do all this fun stuff, and I see the Alina bill in the mail and I was like, oh lovely, for my visit. Open it up, $270 for them to tell me to go on the brat diet for 15 minutes, which I already knew that, and I told them I knew that. And I just broke down and started bawling, and I cannot handle it. I can't even. $700 a month. What is that going to? I had a fucking stomach ache. I didn't know that would cost me almost $300 to have somebody tell me shit I already knew. Which I knew already that I shouldn't be going. Like, I should have went with my gut and not even ever trust the healthcare system, ever even look at it. I should look at it as if it doesn't exist, because I pay $700 a month for it. Plus, if I ever needed to go to the doctor, I pay however much money for that year until it's up to $10,000 before any of this $700 times 12 will kick in at all. And that's per person in my household. So if my husband gets sick at the same time I get sick, we pay $20,000 until something happens it's covered. I don't even think it's fully covered after that. It's like 80% covered. So I am beyond pissed off, and I knew that it was gonna happen. So I'm just kicking myself in the butt. But I just wanted to let everybody know that I pay an astronomical amount for health insurance. I went to the doctor, have to pay almost a $300 bill in one time, and that $700 went to absolutely nothing, and it will never go to anything, because who will ever hit $10,000 at the age of 27 a year? So I wish I could figure out the math, but I'm really bad at math. So 700 times 12 plus all the random appointments you go to in a year, which is barely any, because you're so fucking scared to go to the doctor, because you're gonna be so far in debt that you will never be able to climb yourself out of it at 27 years old or younger. And mind you, I work 2 jobs full time. My husband works 1 job beyond full time, over 60 hours a week. We have to put our kid in daycare. We work like dogs. We're freaking trying to stay afloat. I can't keep up at all. My husband has to pitch in for my half, because I can't even, it's not even really worth it for me to work. But I'm a little commission based, so if I try really, really hard and, use absolutely all of my energy, so I am like a fucking lump on a log when I get home and can't even enjoy my 1-year-old and my husband, then maybe I would break even with having to pay all my bills plus my health insurance. Plus, if I'm ever like dying inside and worried about my health, I would just have to, suck it up, because it's not like I'm ever gonna go back and figure that anything would change, or, oh my gosh, it's just so fucked up. Everything is so messed up. We work so hard every single goddamn day. We try, oh my gosh, we try so hard. And I know I'm not the only one. There's so many people that are dealing with this. And there's so many freaking people that are so upset about this, and that are just trying to live and be semi-middle class to lower class and survive and not freaking want to die because you're trying so hard, but yet you're still underwater. Like, I just don't even understand it. And I feel like people have literally no idea, who have even, I don't know, a good chunk of money in their account. It's like, oh, what's that like? I used to be like that before I had a kid and before I had to pay for health insurance, and heck yeah, I could spend all the money I wanted and whatever. But now you're just drowning and hoping that every day that comes by you don't get a random thing in the mail and blah 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 blah. Oh my god, I'm sorry I'm ranting so much, but I'm so crappy. And there's one more thing I would like to add to this. So, daycare. I pay almost $1,000 a month for my 1-year-old to go to daycare. I live in Minnesota. I don't know if that makes a difference, but $1,000 a month. Which literally blows my mind as well. Like, I understand kids are hard to take care of, and I want my kid to have a good daycare to go to and whatever. In my area, that is considered cheap for $1,000 a month. And we just got a letter in the mail yesterday saying, along with this horrible health insurance bill, saying that, by the way, in less than a month, starting October 1st, daycare is just going to go up $100 a month. Just $100. So don't worry about it. And we've attached a sheet to tell you that we're still the cheapest in town. So don't worry about it. It's only $100 a month. So now it's past $1,000 a month. And I don't know what the fuck these people think, but $100 isn't pocket change to me or anybody else, especially for a fucking monthly bill. That's an entire another bill that we have to figure out, fork out. I know it's not the daycare's fault completely, but at the same time, I think having less than a month in advance and acting like $100 is nothing is messed up, considering we pay almost $1,000 a month anyways. So, this is kind of the last thing I want to talk about, like right away in the morning. It's not even 7 o'clock yet, but I just literally couldn't sleep last night because I'm just sick about everything that's so fucked up and how I am not the only one that will never catch up. I just feel completely lost, drowning, like nothing's gonna change, and that I'm just gonna work my ass off until literally the day I die and try and have fun on the times in between, but it's really hard to have fun when you know that you have literally no money. Because what's free anymore? Nothing. But I hope that some important people watch this, or some people that can maybe make a change, or help me make a change, or help me where to turn to ask these questions. Just, we need to do something. Everybody needs to collectively, I don't know, like quit paying for health insurance, or like just get these people to understand that we aren't going to be able to survive for much longer. And I know I'm not the only one, like I said. So let's like make a movement or something so we can have fun again. And I know our parents worked hard too. I'm not saying that they didn't, and I know they had to sacrifice a lot, and there was issues then that aren't happening now, but they made a change and they took a stand for stuff, and it's our turn now, and we need to worry about the things that actually matter and quit being offended by stupid shit that doesn't matter, and actually focus on the real giant issues that we need to fix in order to be happy in life. And then everybody can be at peace, and everybody can love everybody, because nobody has a giant fucking stick up their ass about how uptight they have to be with their money and how pathetic it is. So I hope this hits home to anybody, and we can share this and maybe hashtag it. Movement 2018 movement. I don't fucking know. We need to just do something, because I'm dying and I'm sick of it.